Hey everybody, here's a special update on the particle Proton that I mentioned in one of my Mishmash videos. So just to recap, the particle Proton is an internet-enabled device that attaches to a Wi-Fi network, and it allows you to write code on your computer to have it do anything you want. Basically, it's a term called the Internet of Things, and you can create just about anything. So just to recap what I've got going on here, you'll see that blue light pulses and flashes every couple of seconds. That means that it's attached to the wireless network in the house, and that it's reading data or retrieving data and sending it to the cloud. Now, what I've done here, I think I showed you in the previous one, is I have a setup here where I've got a digital thermometer right here. And you'll see I have a 3 position terminal block here, and right here I have a 10K pull-up resistor, which is going between the signal line and the power line, and of course the black one is a ground. And I have that coming over here to the Proton. One leg is going to the 3.3 volt pin, one is going to ground pin, and one is going to a data pin, which is pin 6 in this case. But what I've done a little bit differently here is I've attached an LCD display to it. And this is a 16 position LCD display right here. And through some code, I'm able to print the temperature that this temperature sensor is reading. And in order to make this more usable, I added a potentiometer so I can change the contrast like that. So I can make it a little sharper, a little brighter, a little lighter, that type of thing. And the potentiometer is really simple. It has just a power and a ground, and it has one data leg that goes over to the LCD. That's pin 3, I believe it is. So so that's the the physical part of it. So as the temperature in the room changes, this will change too. What I'll do here is I'll hold the temperature sensor, and you can watch the temperature go up. It reads every second. There's 80. 82, 83. So you'll see it reads every second, and it's corresponding to the temperature that it has. Let's take a look at the code. Now, again, for some of you that don't know how to code, this is okay, but I want to explain at least what it does. So you'll see here from a library perspective, I have something called OneWire, which is the library that the temperature sensor needs. And then I have one called Application H, which is code that's necessary for the LCD display. And then I have a liquid crystal.h include file. So that's how I talk to that LCD display. Just to come down a little bit, let's see. So I'm including the OneWire. I'm telling it it's on pin 6, which is where it is. And I'm saying that the liquid crystal display is connected to pins D0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And let's see what else is interesting. Let's see. This is all just code for the temperature. When I get down here to this section, right here. So this is the variable where it's doing the Fahrenheit and Celsius conversion, and it's storing the temperature into a variable called temperature, and that happens right here. So it's saying string temperature, that's the variable, equals string Fahrenheit. So it's taking the Fahrenheit temperature and storing it in a variable called temperature. And there's two things happening here. One is the particle is publishing this to a cloud site, and I have a log running, and I'll show you that in a second. And then it's doing an LCD begin, and that's when I'm talking to the display. So I'm saying LCD begin, and it's a 16 character 2-line display, and I'm saying display the room temp is a space and a colon, and I'm ending it there. And then I'm setting the cursor to the bottom line, which is 1.1 or comma 1, and then I'm saying LCD print temperature. Temperature is the variable that we created right here. Okay? And then I'm saying wait for 1 second and then do it again. Let's take a look at the console that I told you that I have, and I'll show you what that's all about. Okay, we're waiting for that to pull up. Okay. Okay, so just to show you, this thing runs by pretty quick, but the name of the device is called Monkey Turtle, don't ask. And you'll see that it displays the temperature of 80.375 because it's going every second. And you'll see that that corresponds to what I'm showing here. Again, it changes every second, so it's not going to match exactly. So I'm actually writing the temperature in two different places, which is pretty cool. But I have a practical application for this, which I'll share with you as I decide to build it. But this is doing exactly what I wanted to do, and you could see that I have the proton, the particle proton, doing two different things at the same time. It's reading a temperature, and it's displaying it on a display. All right, and all the code that you need is the trick here. And this is standard Arduino code. If any of you use Arduinos, nothing major here. It's really a derivative of C++. Very, very simple code generally. You just have to know how to declare variables and that kind of thing. But that's where I am with this. And you know, if you're interested in this stuff, great. If you're not, then I had no problem if you turn it off and walk away. But this is what I'm working on today. Taking a little bit of a break from my amp build. I'm still working on the layout, and hope you find this interesting. Now I could set an alarm on this thing if you'd like. That would be cool. That if it goes over 80 degrees, an alarm buzzes. I can do that really simple. I can have a light blink if it goes over 80, or I can do just about anything with anything here. And that's why it's called the Internet of Things, because you could do just about anything. But wanted to share this. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment box and I'll answer it. I'm not an expert at this stuff, but I'm pretty good at it, so I can probably help you. And again, this is a really cheap hobby, right? You can pick up this particle proton thing for about 20 bucks, and you just need a breadboard and some jumper wires and you know, a couple of things like a display, and you're good to go. All right, thanks. This is Ron.